Hey, Max here. Welcome to Market Monday. It is day 2, 3, I don't know how many days now of me asking for EA to nerf Omaha, get it out, 9 AP, maybe make it 10 AP so nobody can use it. It's terrible. Please get it out of the game. We got Market Monday, though. We got to talk about what's behind me right there as far as a couple golden ticket releases, the Crucible and Ultimate Legends. So I will say my joke about the Crucible kind of bombed on Twitter, but YouTube I expect to be a little bit more of a, I guess, I don't know, how do you call it, the film buff? Play buff? On the stage buff? So you'll totally get my Crucible joke about burning witches and stuff, right? Right? Okay, maybe not. So, anyways, let's talk about the market and where we see things going, what we expect the Crucible promo to be, and if there's anything worth investing into it. Like, because we oftentimes, when we go through these kind of promos, we definitely look for a few things, right? Sets, right? Sets are still profitable. I'm not going to go through and tell you what sets right now are good to go and how to make coins, because that's how we ruin it. And I get a lot of angry messages about how I ruin things for people, which is okay. I'm used to the anger. We've been, withstanding hate for 8 years, 9 years now. With that said, so, sets. EA has been pretty stingy lately with their promo sets. If you take a look at Theme Team All-Stars, if you look at, obviously golden tickets don't have really the sets to take care of them, but I hope we kind of go back to sets being needed and wanted for a lot of them because they were nice and profitable. So if you want to invest in, I don't know, it's so tough to say which sets are going to be what, because, Ring of Honors take a couple 98 Ring of Honors, and if the 99s take 98 Crucible players, all our investments become kind of bunk. But if you go to other promos through the year, where we go obviously draft players, it took a couple 97s and then a couple 96s. You'd think it might be 5 96s to make a 99, which has been the traditional cadence for promos through the years. But it's kind of a little bit later into the 99 overall, so it could be 4 97s for it. I don't know. If you guys are going to invest into it, I just want to say good luck to you. These were 397s, 195. Could be restricted to Crucible players only. So that way lower overall cards might be better because the Crucible will have sets to turn some sort of low overall into a quote unquote low overall Crucible card. So I don't know. If you're going to invest, good luck. You can go ahead and diversify your investments if you'd like, if that's something you want to do this late into MUT. Otherwise, the Field Pass is another way of quote-unquote investing into cards. This has really worked out well a few times, because if you guys look through certain Field Passes, a lot of the objectives require doing sets. And so this one does have 2 sets in them, but the problem is the sets themselves, since there's only 1 set, you got to do that a couple times to get the Theme Team XP. So generally, though, it's 86, 88 overalls that you invest in for sets in order to get them to go up. So if that's something you're interested in, that's fine. Otherwise, investing right now is difficult. The best investments probably are still LTD cards. Sometimes they go up, sometimes they don't, depending on how demanded they'll be after they're out of packs. The more people that invest in them, the worse they do. So the thing about LTD investments, it's so interesting to see the ebb and flow. They've been pretty good here for, I don't know, a month. I've seen LTD investments kind of, maybe even longer. Because I think for so long this year, the LTD investments were the quote-unquote meta from the beginning of the year. They didn't work on a lot of cards, a good portion of the cards. LTD investments didn't work. It wiped people out. Not enough people, enough investors need to get wiped out for the investment to come back and work again, if that makes any sense, right? When more people know and more people do it, the less it works, because more people will drive the supply when it's in packs and then increase the supply when it's out of packs. And the buy side, once it's out of packs, kind of just moves on to the next new shiny thing and doesn't really look to the old cards as much. So that's kind of the market dynamics. So investments are really only good if you're zagging when everybody else is zigging. So that's just normal market talk. So with that said, what do we expect the Crucible promo to actually be? No clue. It could be solo based. Some people talk about maybe it's a gauntlet or something. I don't know. It could be we got Mold Breakers last year on June 15th, which is a few weeks after this. Obviously, we'll still have I would expect Madden 25 news to come out. On the 13th of June, we're getting the beta for Madden 25, so they'll probably do some sizzle stuff here in the next week or two for the next game. But, right? 99 overalls for that. I mean, this was just a generic promo, right? Ultimate archetypes. There's obviously some switches with champions and ultimate archetypes, stuff like that, but heroes, 98s. So we'll see what kind of like content they keep coming out with. Mold Breakers was more of a traditional promo, sets within sets, obviously. But we will see how that works as far as investments and profits in those sets is. Sometimes it is very profitable like that, especially that first day on doing these sets. What else did I want to talk about? There was definitely something. Ultimate Legends, we'll keep talking about those investments. Generally, they've kind of struggled the last few weeks. I feel like, now I wasn't here this last week to see how that did, but Ultimate Legends, because so many people became aware of it, the items that make the sets because of how good Ultimate Legends haven't really tanked that much during the week. Now, obviously, with 2 golden ticket drops, the second golden ticket drop could be Saturday. Like, you know, they had Tom Brady this Saturday, so that might not have that much of an effect on the market before Saturday. But I am drunk right now. Where is Ultimate Legends? There you are. We'll see if the golden ticket or the new promo drops some of these cards to make these high-end cards. Like, you know, 96s could be okay for the next set. 97s. EA went up and switched sets on us, too. That was kind of interesting that they did that. Oh, if you guys are a token, I would definitely use the tokens to try and get the lower cards. I wouldn't go ahead and make your 99 overall. With your tokens, I go ahead and make the set pieces to get more return on value, because set pieces sometimes are super expensive. But anyways, generally, finding 94s during the week. See if you can't find them down in price, and then holding them and listing them over the weekend is an effective strategy. So 47, definitely try and get it much lower than that if you're going to go ahead and hold 97s to make the 94s to make the new 97s when they come out on Saturday for Ultimate Legends, if you guys are still interested in that. Okay, so that's kind of like what we're talking about with the market. Nothing too crazy. I mean, like, eventually you gotta think, and I've talked about this many times before, eventually you gotta think EA is going to change the minimum price on cards. Eventually, it's got to go down. It hasn't changed for how long has this been? Probably since April, right? I think in April. So March it was at 1, and then April, what was it? April like April 4th. April 4th, I think, is when they broke the dam, and ever since May, we've been at 0.5 per. So eventually in that space, we'll see it. I don't know. It's been a few months since we've had it at 0.5, but maybe EA's never going to do it. But it does provide a minimum. The problem is, like, are your items actually getting sold at 0.5? That is also a problem. Is like items sometimes are just not sellable at that ratio. So that causes more issue. Obviously, you can try and find sets that are profitable for your Mindell cards, everything like that. There you go, Market Monday. There's stuff on the way. I wonder if we're gonna see it. Like, I helped It's Dom create his golden ticket, and it's gonna be filthy overpowered. So make sure you get coins for that one. For his CB with every single like X Factor on it. Maybe they'll come out. If that comes out Tuesday, that comes out tomorrow. That'd be awesome. But that's it for the video. If you guys enjoyed, let me know if you have any questions in the comments. Bye.